the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast that lets you and your business go to the next level every single day with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. Check out our free course over at 100mba.net on nailing your business idea validation. We also have some free guides over there as well, 5 free guides for you to download. Everything from business planning to creating an online course to building a better brand. In today's episode, you will learn what are content upgrades and how to use them. Content upgrades are one of the best ways for growing your email list. And it doesn't take much for you to implement it on your website. We started using content upgrades about 2 years ago, before we even had that name content upgrade. And we saw email lists grow 25%. That's pretty incredible. I can't wait to get into this value pack lesson, so let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by SumoMe. SumoMe is one of the best tools you can install on your website to grow your email list and grow your website traffic. But SumoMe is not just one app, it's many apps in one. Apps like their list builder, their heat map so you can see who's clicking on what on your website, their Discover app where other people can discover your website on other people's websites, and a whole lot more. It's absolutely free with their free forever plan, and it installs on any website. Head on over to sumome.com and install it now. Again, it's sumome.com. All right, let's jump right into it. What is a content upgrade? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's allowing an audience member to get more content while they're consuming a piece of content. And this works for a blog post on your website, a video on your website, a podcast episode. It doesn't matter. Let me explain how it works. You write a blog post on a topic. Let's say that topic is how to create 5 delicious meals in 20 minutes or less. That's your blog post. It's chock full of great value. Now, somebody who's reading this blog post is really interested in this topic, and they're going to want more. So at the end of the post, you can add the option of allowing them to get more in exchange for their email. And more doesn't have to be different. In this case, it could just be like a PDF of a shopping list for the ingredients you need for these dishes. They give in their email, and then you can just give them that PDF in exchange. Now, why is this so powerful? Because you're leveraging content that's already working, that's already popular, that people are reading already. And instead of leaving them high and dry when it's all over or asking them to comment, and that's pretty much it, give them something extra. And they'll be more willing to want that something extra if they got to the bottom of the post. Again, this works for anything on your website. It could be a video that you've shot. Want a to-do list or a checklist that has to do with this video? Same thing goes with a podcast episode. Content upgrades are gold. But how do you get started with content upgrades? I'm going to give you a plan here. You might be thinking, well, I got like 100 blog posts on my blog. Do I do this for every single blog post? Well, you got to start somewhere. And you got to start where you're going to get the most value or the maximum impact for your content upgrades. And this is where we go inside of Google Analytics. If you are not using Google Analytics, you have to, or any kind of analytic tool to know what your traffic is like on your website, where people are visiting, what pages are most popular, what blog posts are most popular. Google Analytics is free, and if you want to learn how to use it, we have a couple lessons on the $100 MBA Show all about it. We'll put it into today's show notes over at 100mba.net/MBA605. We also have a full detailed course on how to leverage Google Analytics to improve your website over on the $100 MBA. Now, once you're using Google Analytics or any other analytic tool, but Google Analytics is the most popular, you're going to look at what are your most popular pages on your website. For a lot of us, it will be our home page or our about page, but then let's take a look at the blog posts or the content pages for the sake of this exercise of a content upgrade. Look at your top 5 posts or your top 5 pieces of content. And you can make the range the last 3 months or the last 6 months if you'd like. And take a look at which 5 posts get the most traffic. And start from there. Look at those 5 posts and see what kind of content upgrade can you create and offer to your audience in exchange for their email at the bottom of that post. Some great examples, and I mentioned some of them already, are checklists. PDF checklists that people can use so they can take action with the content you just explained in the post or the video or the podcast episode. An infographic. Infographics are great. People love them. It's a great way to visualize the whole concept. Number 3, transcriptions. If this piece of content is a video or a podcast episode, you can transcribe it or get it transcribed and use it as a content upgrade if people want to read it. Number 5, the opposite. Create a video or an audio file of an actual blog post. So they got the blog post, but if they want to get access to a video you explaining it, that could be a content upgrade. Same thing with an audio file or a podcast episode. Have a video explaining that concept. If it's a blog post, you can do another thing, which is number 4. Create an audio file, you reading the blog post. So it's kind of like you turn the blog post into an audio blog. And it's kind of like a book on tape or an audiobook. And that could be a content upgrade. You can create a little mini email course on that topic, and it could be a content upgrade. You can create a mini video course, a series of 4 videos, and that could be a content upgrade. But remember, you want the content upgrade to be aligned with the content that it's upgrading. The actual blog post or video or podcast episode or whatever you are putting this at the bottom of. So look at the top 5 are getting you the most traffic and work with those. Try to align your content upgrade with the content and start tracking how well this is doing. In your email marketing software, in ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, or MailChimp, whatever you're using, you can create a new list for each content upgrade so you can see how well it's doing. So when somebody signs up for that content upgrade, they go to a separate list on your email marketing software, and then the autoresponder can send them that content upgrade easily. How do you create an opt-in box so people can get that content upgrade? Well, the simplest way is just to use the form that is given in your email marketing software, like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Infusionsoft. They have these forms that are connected to your list. And you could just put that on your site. Or you can get a little fancy and look really brilliant and use SumoMe, today's sponsor. And with SumoMe, you can dictate where that form is placed or where it pops up or whatever you want on what page. But just keep in mind, the brilliant thing about content upgrades is that you're leveraging eyeballs that already exist. People are looking on that page. You might as well offer them something for free that they want in exchange for their email so you can continue to give them value and build trust and build rapport with them. And eventually, they can become a customer. Guys, I got more on today's topic, but before that, let me give some love to today's sponsor, ActiveCampaign. On the $100 MBA show, you've heard me talk about email automation often. Email automation allows you to send pre-written emails to your subscribers and customers, allowing you to build trust and add value to your customers' experience with you. Now, you might be asking, what tool do you use to do email automation? And in our business, we use ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign enables you to send intelligence-driven emails based on your customers' actions and behaviors. Treat your contacts as unique individuals rather than sending everyone the same message. With marketing automation, your campaigns can listen, learn, adapt, and respond based on your contact's behavior and as your customer's profile changes. For example, from a subscriber to a customer. And research has shown that customers using marketing automation see 53% higher conversions than those using traditional email marketing. That's a conversion rate you do not want to miss out on. Plus, ActiveCampaign is beautiful and an easy-to-use platform. You don't need to hire a consultant. You can set it up yourself. See why thousands, including ourselves, have upgraded to a more intelligent marketing solution. Sign up for a free 14-day trial right now, and there's no credit card needed. Just sign up and check it out. See what I'm talking about when I talk about email automation. Go to activecampaign.com/MBA. Again, that's activecampaign.com/MBA. Guys, to wrap up, content upgrades are a simple thing that you can do in less than an hour. Creating a simple checklist doesn't take long. Write it in Word or Pages, save it as a PDF, and there you go. Add an opt-in form on the bottom of a high-traffic blog post, set up your autoresponder in your email marketing software, and you're good. So in the next 5 days, you can add content upgrades to the 5 most popular posts and get new subscribers where they are going. So they're already going to these posts. That's where you should meet them with a great offer in exchange for their email. Guys, I hope that helps. I hope you loved today's episode. I sure love teaching it. This is a really good tactic, a good strategy that has really helped us, and it's just a really smart one. So keep that in mind when you're looking for ways to grow your audience. That's it for me today, guys. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. Once you start building your business, start building your website, you have a lot of content on your website, you've grown. Now it's time for you to improve and perfect, to tweak, to make some changes that can really push the needle. And content upgrades is one of those things. You can analyze your website and take a look at how you can improve and leverage the things you already have. It's not just purely marketing or pushing your message out there. It's also taking advantage of the assets you already have, the existing traffic you already have, and seeing where you can improve. All right, guys, I'll check you in tomorrow's episode. Until then, take care.